Hey everybody, Enter the Stars. And as many of you know, I've been looking at movies from 1984. We've identified 1984 as a very important year that holds a lot of the secrets that we need to unlock to find out what these people have in store for us. Now, most importantly, we want to focus on Jesus Christ and our spirit. That is the only thing that can prepare us for whatever the future may bring. He is holding our spirit in His hands, and it is eternal if we make the right choices in our life. Part of making the right choices is identifying what we see in these films and exposing as many people as possible to the evil one and their plans and how sick they are, and putting these things into film and showing us beforehand before they carry out these deeds. Now, I've been criticized from time to time, but we all know that 9/11 was orchestrated long before it ever happened in film, and we've proven that on clocks and things like that. So it is not outside the realm of possibility that they would continue to hide future events within these films. So our job is to find them. Now what you're looking at is Arnold Schwarzenegger walking into the Alamo gun shop. This is about 13 minutes into the movie. And you see a series of numbers on the address here for the gun shop. Now typically this wouldn't raise any alarm, it's just a series of numbers. But I want you to notice the numbers. 14, 329. Now, of course, 329 is my birthday, and many of you know that. We've been doing research on Easter Island and the first archaeological expedition, and we're coming up to the 100-year anniversary for that. Now, 14 could be 2014, and of course 329 is 329 March 29th. Now, typically you wouldn't associate those two things together just seeing one address, but I'm going to show you throughout the movie how this address changes. Now at this point, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going up to the very first house for Sarah Connor, and we see the same exact address with the 2 and the 3 reversed. And this is a close-up of it. Now, when he looks through the yellow pages to find Sarah Connor, the white pages, there is no such address for Sarah Connor. So we know that it is put there on purpose. They could have easily matched any of these addresses to her actual address to make it more realistic. But it does create an inconsistency in the movie because none of the addresses for Sarah Connor match the address that he walks up to kill the first Sarah Connor. Now, many of you know that we've been doing some research on the archaeological expedition to Easter Island, and I want you to watch this clip uncut as the waitress tells her that in 100 years nobody will care, and it goes directly to Arnold Schwarzenegger entering the gun shop, and then 3 minutes later the different address with the 2 and the 3 switched. Now we've all done a lot of research on the 2 and the 3, so it is very, very eerie that James Cameron decided to reverse those 2 numbers within the address, and it is looking more like this is in fact a date, given the fact that she says in 100 years nobody will care. Well, we are at 100 years now after the first archaeological expedition to Easter Island on March 29th, 1914. Take care and be safe, you guys.
Look at it this way, in 100 years, who's going to care?
The 12-gauge autoloader